Good morning, guys. I welcome all of you to this online session on Azure Administrator. My name is Sanjay Singh. So we are going to start a lab on Azure Blob services. So let me open my storage account. So that is my storage account which I have created in my previous lecture. So if you want to create a blob or you're going to upload a blob in storage account, so just go to containers, click on container. So give a name to your container. So I'm going to give like data. Now public access level, so you can see there are three types of level. Access level, one is private, that means no one can access, no anonymous access. Blob, that means whatever blob you will store into your container, you would be able to access this blob read only. Okay. And then container, so you would be able to use your blob as well as if there would be any container inside your that means nested container. If there would be any container inside your container, you would be able to access blob as well as container with the read access permission. So let me give this, let's select first of all private anonymous access, then we'll change later this option. Now click on your container. You can upload your file from here. So browse your file from your local system. So I am going to browse image. If you see, there are some advanced option. So you can authenticate your account through account keys, that means through access keys, okay, or through Azure AD. So right now we are going to authenticate through access keys. Type of blob, so right now we are uploading blob, which is a default feature. So if you will click on this, so you'll get three: blob, page blob, and append blob. So blob is for unstructured data, and page blob is for your VST files, and append blob is for your logging data. So right now we are going with blob. You can upload your VST file into page blob, which is recommended. So block size would be 4 MB by default. If you want, you can change this block size. So for blob you can select here uh, 4 MB, which is the given size here. Now access tier is hot infrared. Hot infrared means you can change your access tier when you are going to upload your data in your storage account. So you can choose hot, cool, or archive, what kind of data you are going to store. Okay, so what would be the access tier, so that you can select when you're uploading. It doesn't matter your account, you have created your hot tier account, but when you are going to upload your data, you would be able to select your access tier. Okay, so hot infrared means that is your default option, so that is your default account. Okay, and except that you can select these options. So I'm going with hot infrared. You can upload to a folder, so right now we don't have any folder here, so click on upload. So the file is uploaded here. You can click on this file. So here you can see that is the URL for accessing this file. Copy this URL, go to your browser and paste here. So right now there's no permission to access this image, okay, this blob. So what you can do, you can change your permission from here. There's option change access level, click on it, and you can change to blob anonymous, click on OK. So anyone can access this image through that URL, okay, with read access. So just refresh your URL, you would be able to see your image here. So that is the image, so which I have uploaded. Now I'm able to access this image. What you can do, let me upload some file also. So let me upload a text file. So what we can do, we can take snapshots, we can create snapshots of our data so that we would be able to restore our files through snapshot. So click on AD. Now here you can see that is the snapshot, or that is my data, existing data. Okay, so let me edit this file here. This is a demo. Okay, now click on save. So now that is your updated file. That means you made some changes in this file. What you want to restore this file in previous version. So just click on this file. Here you would be able to see your data. So that is your data, that is your updated file. Now what I'm going to do here is go to snapshots. So we have a snapshot here. Select this snapshot and there's option promote snapshot. So click on it and you will be able to see previous version of file. So you can manage your data through snapshot. You can take snapshot on regular intervals. Next is, you can see here generate SAS. That means for this URL you can generate. Right now you can see there's only read access permission to your blog. Now you can manage your permissions more granularly through shared access signature, okay, which we will discuss later what it is in our next lecture. So here is access policy. What is access policy we will discuss later. And access control, so here you can assign RBAC to your users. Now next lecture I'll show you how to manage file share, and then storage explorer, shared access signature, access policies, and EZ copy and security, that we will discuss into next lecture. Thank you guys.